Okay, so finding a comfortable seat, whatever that might look like for you and your body. You might be on your shins, you might cross your shins, you can even extend the legs out in front of you. Just get into a place where the spine feels long and tall. And then close the eyes, relax the hands on the legs, and just start to deepen the breath. From this deeper breath, just become a bit more aware of how you feel. Notice the sensation, the temperature of the room on your skin, feeling of the floor beneath you, any sounds that the ears are picking up. Feel yourself fully present here in everything that you are experiencing. Take a deep inhale breath and a cleansing exhale. From here, you'll bring the fingers to interlace in front of the center of the chest and then rest the hands on the heart center. And let the breath start to expand up into the weight of your palms. We'll begin here with a simple flow. So as you breathe in, feel the chest expand up into the hands. Give a little squeeze of the inner thighs. And then as you exhale, you'll press the hands forward, start to round the spine, let the chin soften in towards the chest. And then scoop the hands back, let them meet the heart center. The heart lifts to meet the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out, round the spine forward, stretch through the fingers. One more time, inhale, gather it in, lift the heart. Exhale, press the hands round the spine. Now breathe in, pull the hands into the center. This time exhale, press the hands forward, round the spine, keep your fingers interlaced. Breathe in, draw the biceps back by the ears, lengthen up tall. And exhale, arc the spine slightly to your right. Breathe in, gather back into center. Exhale, do the same to the left. One more each, left and right. Breathe in center. Exhale, right side. Breathe in, gather up. Breathe out to the left. And come all the way back, pull the arm bones back. Exhale, untie the fingers, let the hands reach behind you and clasp the hands at the small of your back. Bend your elbows, you can press your thumbs into the base of your tailbone. Broaden across your chest. Take a nice big breath in. And breath out. Release the clasped hands, reach the hands forward, and find your way into a kneeling tabletop. So we'll tuck the toes under. You can have a blanket or a towel nearby just in case you need some padding under your knees. With the toes tucked under, breathe in, corkscrew the hands into the mat, lift the chest forward and up, lift your tailbone. And as you exhale, pressing down into the hands and the toes, lift the knees up, shift the hips back into a bent knee, down dog. We'll rewind that, come forward, knees tack down to the floor, breathe in, broaden your chest. As you breathe out, lift the knees, shift back. Just do that 3 more times. Height of the toes, place the knees down, breathe in, really relax your belly. Breathe out, lift up and shift back. Just 2 more times, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now breathe in, return the knees down to the floor, lift the chin and chest. As you breathe out, round the right knee in towards the spine and curl the chin in. Now extend back through the right leg, inhale, take your gaze forward. Exhale again, curl knee into nose. One more time like this, inhale, extend out, keep your low belly toned. Exhale and curl it in. Now stretch back through the right toes, tap the right toes to the back of the mat. Stay established in your left hand and spin your left toes to the left like a kickstand. Your right heel will seal to the floor and you'll slowly peel the right arm up into a supported side plank. Reach up with the right arm. And then exhale, start to windmill the right arm back towards the back edge of the mat. Down to the floor in front of you. forward to the front of the mat and all the way up and back. You're going to do that twice more. Keep pressing down through the outer edge of your right foot and enjoying the space that you're moving through with the right arm. Last time, big breath in. As you breathe out, return the right hand down, realign your left toes. Now next exhale, pick up your left knee, pick up your right leg, three-legged downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath in. And as you breathe out, step your right foot forward between your thumbs. Nice long stance, tent up onto your left fingers. Breathe in, stretch the right arm up towards the sky. And just as we did in that side plank, circle the right arm towards the back of the mat, down to the floor, forward, up and open. Just do that one more time. And exhale. Let the right hand come down to the inside of your front foot and lay your back knee down to the floor. You'll pick your back heel up and spin it behind you to the right again like that little kickstand. And breathe in, stretch your left arm up to the sky. Same movement of the arm, circle the left arm back, down, forward, and up. Do that twice more. Think about trying to press your inner right knee towards your outer right tricep, breathing into the opening of your inner right hip. One more, breath in. And out. Both hands return down, re-extend your back toes, lift your back knee, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward to fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow into the legs. Now press down to your feet, circle all the way up to stand, gather up. Exhale, pull the hands down to the center of the chest, interlace the fingers on the heart center, just as we did seated. Breathe in, lift the heart up and towards the hands. As you breathe out, interlace the fingers, press forward, hinge back in your hips and tuck your chin. Do that twice more. Stand tall, press into the strength of the legs, lift the chest. Breathe out, round forward, press away. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Now keep your hands interlaced, straighten the legs, arc the heart up and back, big breath in. As you breathe out, swan dive to fold, bow towards the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, step the right foot back. Tack your right knee to the floor. You can always grab that blanket if you need some extra padding, and rise up for a low crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down through the center of the chest. Interlace fingers, rest the hands on the heart. Breathe in, expand the heart up into the hands. As we've been doing, breathe out, round the spine, squeeze your back thigh forward as you stretch through the fingers. Just one more like this. Breathe in, gather in and up. Breathe out, press forward and through. Keep fingers interlaced, rise the biceps by your ears, breathe in. This time as you breathe out, arc over to your left. Pause here for 3 breaths. Feel your right hip try to tug forward, your left thigh bone plugs back, and then lean the biceps back as you soften your front ribs. Take one more inhale and exhale. Gather all the way back center on your breath in. On your breath out, both hands come down. Slide that blanket out. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Now we come back to that tabletop flow. Knees tack down. Inhale, lift your chest. Down dog. Exhale, shift up and back. Twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, bring the knees down, lift the chest. As you breathe out, keep the tailbone lifted, bend the elbows back, lower your chin and your chest to the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades, take an inhale. As you exhale, untuck the toes, slide the hips back down to the earth. Cobra pose, pull the hands back as the chest lifts forward and up, big breath in. As you exhale, shift back through child's pose. Take 3 breaths here in child's, option to turn the palms face up to soften in the fingers and just breathe. Breathe in, look to the hands, turn the palms, press down to the floor, and rise up to tabletop. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the gaze. As you exhale, this time your left knee pulls in, rounds the spine. Extend back through the left leg, inhale, chest forward. Exhale again, curl in. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now extend the left leg back, tap the toes to the floor. Stay anchored in your right hand and spin your right toes wide like a kickstand. Your left heel anchors down as you peel the left arm up into your supported side plank. And then start to circle the arm back towards the back of the mat. Down to the floor. Forward, up and open. Taking 2 more big windmills with that left arm. Feeling the space opening through your left side body. Stay anchored through your right hand. 1 more big breath. Exhale, connect left hand, realign your right toes. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee, 3-legged dog, left leg lifts high. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, look forward, round the left knee in and step to the top of the mat. Get a nice long stance, step up to your right fingers, and now breathe in, stretch the left arm again to the sky. Exhale, circuit back, down, and forward. 1 more time like that. The next time the hand returns to the floor, bring it inside your left foot, tack your back knee down. Lift your right heel up this time, spin it like a kickstand to the left, and breathe in, reach your right arm up. Last time, moving the arm like this, circle the right arm back, down, forward, and up. Twice more, keep hugging knee to tricep. Think about trying to scoop your tailbone underneath you towards the back of your right knee. Last one. Exhale, return the right hand down, straighten the right leg. Lift the back knee, inhale, breath. Exhale, step forward to fold. Half lift and lengthen, inhale. Bow to the legs, exhale. Rise to stand, press down through strong legs. Exhale, pull the hands down to the heart. Interlace the hands, rest them on the heart center. Breathe in, expand the chest up into the palms. As you breathe out, interlace fingers, hinge your hips back, stretch through the hands, lower the chin. Return back, press down to the legs, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and round, press forward. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. Keep your fingers interlaced, straighten the legs, inhale, arc the heart up and back. Exhale, swan dive to fold, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time left foot steps back. Tack the knee down if you like onto a blanket or a towel, and then rise up to your low lunge. Exhale, let the hands come down to the center of the chest. Interlace hands, rest them on the heart. Breathe in here, squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe out, round forward, press through the hands. Just 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Now keep your fingers interlaced. Draw the biceps back by the ears. Inhale, lengthen up tall. Exhale, arc over to your right. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Take your gaze up and under the left bicep. Keep gathering the right hip back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now draw yourself back to the midline. Inhale, breath. Exhale, both hands come down, slide the blanket aside. Downward facing dog, step it back. 3 more rounds through that tabletop. Lower the knees, inhale, lift your chest. Press down through the hands, exhale, shift up and back. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now breathe in, bring the knees down, lift the chin and chest. Exhale, bend the elbows back, lower the heart to the earth. Breathe in, roll shoulder blades together. And breathe out, slide the hips down to the floor. Inhale, cobra, drag the hands back as the chest peels up. Exhale, child's pose. Guide your hips to your heels. Palms face up, soften the jaw, take 3 breaths. Look to the hands, spin the palms to face down, rise back up to tabletop. Similar flow, but we're gonna add pieces on. Take an inhale breath, lift the chin and chest. As you exhale, pick up the knees, down dog. Now breathe in, stretch the right leg high to the sky. As you breathe out, curl the knee to nose, round the spine forward. Do that twice more. Inhale, extend up and back. Exhale, round the spine, come forward. One more, inhale breath. And exhale. Now extend up and back with your right leg, inhale breath. Keep your right leg lifted, shift your shoulders forward over your wrists. Tent up to the right fingers and spin to the outer edge of your left foot. Always an option to step the right toes behind you or in front. Or stack ankles, side plank, reach the right arm up to the sky. Take one big breath in. As you breathe out, lower down, lift the right leg back up. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Stay tented on your left fingers. Big inhale breath. Stretch the right arm up, back, and down. Do that one more time. Inhale, up, back, and down. Right fingers to the inside of the right foot. Now seal your back heel to the floor. Breathe in, peel the left arm up to the sky. Back to the back of the room. Down to the mat. Forward and up. One more time like this, circle it through. Now as it lifts your left arm, let it lift the torso with it and arc back through exalted warrior. Left fingers light on the left thigh, stretch back through the right arm. Exhale, both hands come down, spin onto the back foot. Step the back foot in halfway. Blocks if you need, or anything really that you can have underneath your hands if the ground's suddenly far away. Tenting up onto your fingers, take an inhale breath, lengthen. Exhale, bow your belly closer to your thigh. 2 more like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Little bend to your front knees, step left foot to meet right. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow over the legs, exhale. Stretch tall to stand, inhale breath. Exhale, bring the hands through to the chest. Interlace the fingers, rest them on the heart. Close the eyes and just take 3 steady breaths. Notice again how you feel. Notice if there's more space to explore in your breath. One more big breath in. Big breath out. All right, breathe in, lift the heart up towards the hands. As you breathe out, press the hands forward, sit back, and your heels bend the knees. Now stay here in the chair shape of the legs, but breathe in, bring the hands back into the heart. Breathe out, press the hands forward, pull the hips back. Do that twice more. Breathe in, hands to heart, elbows wide. Breathe out, press forward and reach. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Keep fingers interlaced, straighten the legs, arc all the way up and back. This time as you dive forward, let the hands interlace on the small of your back and let the weight of the arms drape forward. Slight bend to the knees can be really helpful here, or option to bend the elbows, hold the hips, and continue to hug the shoulder blades onto the upper back. Relax the head, maybe give it a little shake, a little nod. Take one more big breath in and out. Release the hands down, halfway lift, inhale breath. As you exhale, big step back with the right leg. Keep the back knee lifted this time, high lunge, send the arms to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down to the center of the chest. Interlace fingers, hands on the heart. Breathe in, back leg straight and strong, little lift of the chest. Now as you breathe out, bend your back knee halfway down and try to look down towards your belly button. Might be challenging on the balance. Start to straighten the back leg again. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the back knee, try to look to your belly. Just one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round in. Now inhale, straighten the back leg, reach up tall. Exhale, palms move through center, send the torso forward, and we'll twist to the left. So option 1, tack your back knee down to the ground. And as you press the hands together, the chest lifts up to the thumb. Soften your shoulders as best you can. Option 2, with the back toes tucked under, you can always keep the back leg straight and strong. Option 3, if you'd like more space, you can spread wide through the wings. Take one more big breath in where you are. As you exhale, catch your gaze down to your left toes. Frame the foot, step back, down dog. One full half flow, so come forward, inhale. You choose, bend elbows, lower half or all the way down. Inhale, it can be cobra, elbows bent, or upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Now all of that fun stuff on the other side. We'll lift the left leg up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine, ripple forward. You just got 2 more like that. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, round in. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Now reach up and back to the left leg. And keep the left leg extended as you shift the shoulders forward again. Come to the outer blade of the right foot, tent up onto your left fingers. Your left foot can either step forward or step behind. Final option is to stack the ankles and slowly extend the left arm up. Take a nice big breath in, maybe you look up to the hands. Exhale, left hand comes back down. 3-legged dog, re-extend the left leg for one long breath. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Tent up to the right fingers, one round reaches the left arm up, back, and down. Again, circle it up, back, and down. Catch the left fingers inside your left foot. Spin your back heel parallel to the back of the mat, and then peel the right arm up to the sky. Big breath. Exhale to the back of the mat, down to the floor, forward and up. You got one more. This time as the right arm carries forward, let it rise the torso up and flow through exalted warrior. Left arm tips up and back. Feel all the space in your left side body. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Spin to the ball of your back toes and shorten your stance as much as you'd like. Come to the tips of fingers, breathe in. As you breathe out, bow your belly towards your front thigh, keeping the front leg straight. Just twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale and step forward to fold. Half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow into the legs. Press down to rise up, stretch tall, inhale. Exhale, pull the hands down. Again, interlace hands, rest them on the heart center. Take 3 big deep breaths. Last flow like this. Take an inhale breath, lift the heart up into your hands. As you exhale, press the hands forward, sit back into your heels. Now keep the knees bent, but breathe in, bring the hands back to heart, elbows wide. Exhale, press forward, try to get your spine parallel to the floor. Just 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the fingers interlaced, press into your strong legs, stand all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Catch the fingers to interlace behind you. You can let the weight of the arms drape forward, or again, you can hold the hips and keep moving the shoulders together on the upper back. Play with a bit more weight in your toes this time, and let the legs work a bit more in the direction of straight. Relax the head again. Big inhale and exhale. Hands catch the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Back knee stays lifted, rise up into your high lunge. And exhale, pull the hands down to the heart. Lace the fingers at the heart center. Take an inhale breath, lift up. As you exhale, you're going to bend the back knee halfway down and try to look to your belly. You'll feel this open the front of your left hip. Now straighten the back leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend back knee and curl. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Now straighten that back leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms come through center of the chest. Lean the torso in halfway, and then twist, hooking left elbow to the outside of right knee. So remember, level 1, back knee contact to the floor, and just concentrate more on the twist, less on the balance. Level 2, with the back toes tucked, you can choose to lift the back knee up. Level 3, if you'd like, you can spread the wings. Left fingers reach to the earth, right fingers reach to the sky. You'll take one more big breath in. As you breathe out, both hands come down to the mat. Step back to your down dog. Inhale, come forward to the top of your push-up. Bend the elbows straight back. This can always be done from your knees. Pull yourself all the way to the floor. Now slide your elbows forward. Prop yourself into a Sphinx pose. So you can let the tops of the feet press firmly into the mat. Let the shoulders soften down away from the ears. As you breathe in, elbows drag back, chest lifts forward. As you breathe out, curl your chin to your chest and just think about lifting your belly button up. Look to the front of the belly. Try that twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Belly releases down. Breathe in, lift the chest. Keep the chest lifted, but exhale, let the chin soften down. From here, you can slowly roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. And then back down and through, over to the other side. Again, chin back down through center. Over to the right. Down through the chest. And over to the left. Chin rolls all the way back down. Stack the palms, elbows go wide. Let the forehead rest to the hands. 3 breaths into your low back. Lift the forehead just enough to slide the hands underneath you. And we're just going to roll onto our back now. So nothing fancy, you can just slip yourself on over. Bend the knees, place the feet flat to the floor, and let your arms come down along your sides. Okay, so simple movement to begin. Press down into the feet and breathe in. Start to peel your spine up. Give a little squeeze of the glutes, lift the hips. And exhale, start to lower yourself all the way back down. Try that again. Breathe in, curl up. Breathe out and soften. We'll add in some movement of the arms. So as you breathe in, lift the hips, lift the arms at the same pace. Extend the arms up and back. And then exhale, start to lower the arms and the hips at the same time. Just try that 3 more times. Breathe in, lift the arms, lift the hips. Little squeeze of the glutes to open the hips. And exhale, lower back down. Just twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now breathe in, lift the hips up, extend the arms up. Keep your hips lifted as you exhale, release your arms back down by your sides. You can press down into the hands, snuggle the shoulders a bit closer together underneath you. Perhaps interlace the fingers and press the pinky fingers deeply down. Feel as if the heels were trying to drag to your shoulders. Feel your hamstrings wake up. Take 2 more big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release your interlaced fingers. Slowly lower your hips down. And as you lay yourself flat, hug the knees to the chest slowly. Not too much of a pull, just sort of help the knees settle into above the ribs, and then just let the knees have a bit of a sway side to side. You might even move the knees in circles, massaging the low back down into the floor. And then find that rolled up towel or that rolled up blanket. Have it just to the right of your side body. Straighten the right leg out and hug the left knee tightly into the chest. From here, we're going to come into a supported twist. So bring that left knee over, slide your hips a bit more to the middle of your mat, and let the blanket or the towel hold the weight of the left knee. Then reach the arms out wide into a big T shape. Relax the shoulders. If it feels okay, you can turn the chin away from your left knee. Just take 3 big breaths here. And then coming back to that movement of the arms that we began with, starting with the movement in your left arm, you're going to start to circle the left fingers up, back behind the head, drawing a big crescent shape above you. Start to peel your left shoulder up as you reach past your right fingers. Just let the head sort of roll across the floor. And then you'll come back the same way you came. So circle the left arm all the way back. Follow the thumb with your gaze. And we'll do that a few more times. Inhale, circle the left arm up and over. Reach past the right arm. And come all the way back and open. Just do that one more time. Breathe in. Try to stay in contact with the floor the whole time with your left fingers. And then breathe out. Come all the way back through. Keep the left arm reaching out to the left. Take one more big breath in. And breath out. And you can reach with the hands to help catch that left knee. Pull it back into center. You'll bend that right knee, place the foot to the floor, and cross your left ankle above your right kneecap. Thread the needle pose, draw the thighs in. You can always choose to hold the hamstring, perhaps the front of the shin, but try your best to keep the shoulders relaxed down and then flex your left foot. The closer you bring the right thigh towards you, the more you move the left knee away from the body, and you'll feel this more in that outer glute. And then maybe a little bit of a rock side to side. See how that changes the stretch. Keep the jaw relaxed, the eyes soft or maybe even closed. And then we'll lower the right foot down, interlace hands behind the left hamstring, and extend the left leg straight up. Okay, really try to flex the left foot like you're putting a footprint on the ceiling. And then as the hamstring presses into the hands, tug the hands onto the hamstring and start to slowly roll your left ankle a few times. And then change direction of those circles. And then rebend that knee, hug it in towards the chest, and step the foot down to the floor. Adjust the position of the blanket or the rolled up towel and just set it over to the left side of the body. Straighten the left leg out and hug the right knee in towards the chest. From here, help that right knee across the body. You might need to adjust your hips back to the middle of the mat, and then let the knee land on the support of the pillow. Arms reach out wide into a T shape, and again, if you'd like, you can turn the chin the same direction as your right arm. Take a few big breaths here, just letting the body recalibrate to the twist on this side. Movement begins with this right arm. Start to circle it up, back, behind the head, trying to stay in contact with the floor the whole time, and then reach past your left fingers with your right fingers. Come back that same way you came. Circle the arm all the way back and open wide into that twist. Do that twice more. Right arm circles up and over the head, and try to reach past left fingers with your right, and then come back that same way. And enjoy the twist. Last time. Big breath in. And breath out. Re-extend the right arm. Take an inhale. And an exhale. And reach with the hands to catch that right leg. Help it back into center as you step the left foot down. Bending the left knee, cross the right ankle above the left kneecap. You'll draw the thighs towards the chest and then interlace the hands through the window of the legs, either holding the left hamstring or the front of your left shin. Let the shoulders get heavier down towards the ground, and you can be here and be still, or you can let the legs gently go from side to side. Letting yourself settle back to center. Lower the left foot down, extend the right leg up. Interlace the hands behind the back of the right thigh and flex the foot. Start to press the hamstring into the hands as the hands tug on the hamstring, and breathe into the back of the thigh as you circle the right ankle, nice and slow. And then change direction of those circles. Eventually re-bend that knee and give it a nice squeeze, a nice hug in towards the belly. And exhale, let the foot step down towards the ground. Let the feet walk wide as the mat, and then just wash your knees from side to side. Here, let the knees come back center. Option to walk the feet together and let the knees drape wide out to the sides, if that feels okay. If not, just let the legs straighten. And then reach the arms up above you and make a similar diamond shape with the arms. So bending at the elbows, rest one hand inside of the other. And just let every exhale allow the weight of your limbs to get heavier down towards the earth. Take a few big deep breaths here. The next time you breathe in, start to straighten the legs, straighten the arms, and take a big full body stretch. Maybe let out a sigh or a yawn. And eventually let the arms relax by your sides. The legs can go about as wide as the mat. The toes fall away from the center line. And we'll just rest here for a few rounds of breath. So of course, if you have more time and you'd like to rest longer, you can stay here as long as you need. We're going to finish just with a few rounds of guided breath. And I find it helpful to rest one hand on the belly, just above the belly button, and the other hand on the center of the chest. And then exhale, let all of the breath out. Seal your lips to be closed. And breathe in first into your bottom hand. Breathe into the low belly. And then up into the top hand. Breathe up into the chest. Pause here and hold the breath in. And then exhale, start to empty from the top hand down into the bottom hand. Empty the breath out completely as best you can. Pause at the bottom of your empty breath. And then begin again. Breathe into the bottom hand. Eventually up into the top. Fill up as much as you can and then hold. Exhale from the top hand. Eventually emptying out down to the bottom. Empty, empty, empty. Hold out at the bottom of your breath. And begin again. Breathe into the bottom hand. Eventually up into the top. Hold in. And then exhale from the top hand. Clearing out through the bottom. Hold out. Try that 3 more times on your own. After your 3 full rounds, let your breath find its own steady rhythm once again. And notice perhaps again if there's a bit more space. Now remember, of course, you can stay here and rest as long as you need. If you do feel ready to move, again, stretch the arms up and over your head. Big full body reach. And then exhale, let the hands start to catch the knees, draw them back in towards the chest. Gentle rocks side to side. And eventually let your knees tip yourself all the way over to one side. Press down into one hand, slowly lift yourself up and come into a comfortable seat. Palms rest, one hand on top of the other in front of the heart, and bow the chin to the chest.